And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. And here's a look at some numbers for Jalen Green.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Sengun out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Brooks, the pass to Sengun. This season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
Incredible for his age, the decision-making of Sengun GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Now Thompson, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Thompson, a screen on Doncic. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far.
Nice concentration from Reeves. Never loses focus despite the contact.
From deep, Green off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's LeBron outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Nice little duel here. LeBron getting the 3 points back for his team.
Van Vliet sets the pick for Brooks. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now here's James. He had 27 points last game. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
And getting Van Vliet into pick and roll is key. He thrives in that action.
Here's James. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Here's Thompson, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. The Lakers making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. The Rockets fourth.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Van Vliet. Brooks setting a pick for Van Vliet. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Now here's Van Vliet. This game he had 13. Pass to Şengün. Over Finney-Smith. Another miss by Houston.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Reeves against Van Vliet. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
That's his first personal foul.
1 shot.
Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Austin Reeves. Shooting 1.
I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before, Richard. Do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away. So far, proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
Jalen Green. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And for Green, it's about focusing on taking high percentage shots. When he does this, he's an effective player.
Both free throws good from Green.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Finney-Smith with it. 8 points his last outing. Pass to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. There's the drive. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Brooks with no one around. The Rockets again can't hit. Lakers leading by 5. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Make some noise for your Lakers hype team. On the court, your hype squad. All right, fans, who wants a t-shirt?
Tari Eason's checked in for Dylan Brooks.
For the Lakers High Squad.
Pass to Eason. Thompson left side. Şengün with a screen on Hachimura. It's blocked.
Perfect timing by Hachimura. What a block.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Şengün's got 5.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
James wide open. And the 3 off target. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against Phoenix.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Lets a floater go.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Pass to Hachimura. Out to Doncic. Hachimura setting the pick for Reeves. No coverage that time. Reeves has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Thompson outside. There's a screen. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. 4-point game. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. Adams, he's checked in for Houston. Smith comes in for Thompson. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Pass to Reeves. Lakers working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Vanderbilt, a screen on Smith. James, and the Lakers with another miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now, here's Doncic. After Jalen Green's miss, good on the shot.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Van Vliet passes to Eason. This one for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to James. Vanderbilt with the screen. And James with the basket on the assist by Doncic. James has got 10 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
James against Smith. Adams with the screen on Reed. Green, no luck.
just doing the job on the backboard.
And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Adams with the screen on Reeves. Green passes to Adams. LeBron with some nice D. Lakers leading by 8. Here's Finney-Smith. Hits a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Vanderbilt's got his second basket of the night.
Already, they piled up 8 second chance points.
Van Vliet passes to Eason. Adams sets the pick for Eason. To the middle. Looking to end the run. And there's the nice layup by Adams.
And nothing seems to faze Adams. Even when you get physical with him.
Timeout.
RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Goodwin's checked in for Los Angeles. A quick check now, the 2K leaderboard in the league's best rebounders of the two-guard slot since the All-Star break. 5th, Jalen Green.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a two-guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
And the energy they show in the glass is outstanding. They work so hard in that paint.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Pass to Adams. Green in the high post. Van Vliet passes to Eason. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist on the night. Vanderbilt with it. Adams defending. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Dylan Brooks.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Van Vliet passes to Eason. Van Vliet with a screen on Vanderbilt. Eason offline with his 3. Lakers leading by 8. Here's Vincent. Rebound by Smith. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Goodwin.
At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And the all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Lets it go from 11. A rebound by the Lakers. Banked in off the glass. That's 12 points for Luka Doncic.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
They've put their hard hats on and gone to work on the offensive boards. Those second chance points can really energize a team.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And so in the game for the Rockets. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And Van Vliet out there with Tari Eason. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their heads. You want guys like that on your side.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strengths. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Şengün. Hachimura grabs the miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
The shot's good from Smith. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Reeves against Eason. Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. Ball's knocked loose. Brooks outside. To the left side wing. Van Vliet passes to Brooks. Smith kicks to Brooks. Over Finney-Smith. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got 9.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Vincent the pass to Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Houston also making some changes. Amen Thompson comes in for Smith. And Jalen Green subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Here's Şengün. He had 16 points in the win against Phoenix. That one goes. Counted. Şengün's got 4 points this quarter.
Defense puts Şengün to the test inside, but he stays cool and gets the shot to fall.
Down low. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And he makes that one.
And Şengün is piling up the points, looking totally confident and in control.
Eason against Reeves. Lock at 6. Three-pointer. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Back to Doncic. Doncic drops the hammer.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Thompson against Hachimura. Three-pointer. Brooks gets the three-pointer to fall. Brooks has got 9.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Pass to Hachimura. Doncic outside. Great defense that time from Şengün. It's Thompson off the drive. And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time. But he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
And the first one at the line is good. LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles. The Rockets also changing it up. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. And it's Jabari Smith in for Tari Eason. And he can't hit the second. Lakers leading by 8. Out to Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Inside, here's LeBron. What a thing of beauty from James.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Reeves against Thompson. Over Reeves. Thompson misses. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Oh, what a finish. Ruri's showing off that athletic ability.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Smith outside. Adams sets the pick for Thompson. Houston needs to get a shot off. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Adams. James, the pass to Hachimura. To the inside. Vincent, the bounce pass. Hachimura with a screen on Brooks. And it's James missing.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Now Brooks. He's got 9. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Rockets.
Thompson. One shot.
1
Here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Lakers leading by 7. Reeves outside. Floats it up for Doncic.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Smith with a screen on James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
The first one falls.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. And both free throws good for Brooks. Lakers leading by 7. Pass to Vanderbilt. Reeves, that's a two-pointer. Again, Los Angeles.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Brooks finds Van Vliet. Thompson in the corner. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. 8 points from Amen Thompson.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And check it out, the stats here for Brooks. How his last 10 games have gone. He's right around 13 points a night, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances that do his thing and affect the game.
First one falls for him. The Lakers making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. And so he hits both. Rockets trail by 9. Brooks outside. Pass to Thompson. Adams with the screen on Reeves. Just 3 to shoot. And Adams kicks to Brooks. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Lakers leading by 9. Here's LeBron. He's got 12. From outside, off the mark. On the wing, Brooks. He's defended by Reeves. Chalk up 2 there. Brooks has got 13 points now in the quarter.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
The 3 from LeBron. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
It's Brooks on the wing. Finney-Smith defending. Fires for 3. Brooks misses. LA's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice. Oh my goodness, the slam!
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Van Vliet looking around. Adams against Vanderbilt. And Adams kicks to Thompson. His 3-pointers off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 12. Reeves the pass to LeBron. Here's Vincent. Vanderbilt with the screen. Reeves can't hit. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Rockets have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. The Lakers making a switch here. Goodwin's checked in. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half. James kicks to Vanderbilt. Tipped away. Stolen by Brooks. Pass to Eason. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Finney Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Vincent finds James. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Here's Eason. Defended by Vincent. Van Vliet passes to Brooks and falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one. To the paint. No good from Finney Smith. Rockets trail by 6. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Eason. Defended by Vincent. And it's blocked. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs three-pointers anyway?
Kenny did. So thank you, Ernie.
Next up, let's see who made the honors for our NBA Players of the Week. In the East, Karl Anthony Towns.
We gotta go to the big man, Catman, meow. Karl Anthony Towns takes this award. 6'11", 250. This guy's a force, especially at the offensive end. Going back to the basket, shoots like a guard. The man is uber talented.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Hachimura out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And stolen by Şengün. 14 feet away, Brooks misses. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's James, and the layup falls. 19 points for LeBron.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Thompson passes to Şengün. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And really, guys, his percentage from the line at 70 isn't quite up to snuff.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
A lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
Now, here's Doncic. Got it. Good job in the low post. Doncic has got 22 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's James. He's got 19.
And Reeves is on a tear. Every time he touches the ball, this man's looking to score.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
You are an unselfish playmaker. I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have been money from the foul line since the All-Star break. The Lakers in 5th.
They are really dialed in at the line, especially since the break. I mean, really shooting an impressive percentage from the line.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here's Doncic. He's got 22. Pass to Hayes. Lakers working the ball around now. LeBron with it. Over Brooks. And James gets it to go on the assist by Reeves. Reeves has got 6 assists in the game.
Timeout.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Houston making a switch. Adams checked in. Pass to Şengün. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Now here's Adams and here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Hayes.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Doncic, no good. Rockets trail by 6. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 13 points.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
He is almost money when it comes to finishing in close. Nice bucket there to increase the lead.
Now, here's Şengün. 18 points for him. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hachimura, no good. For Houston, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Count that one from Van Vliet.
He may be undersized, but Van Vliet, boy, this man has fantastic touch around the rim.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. There's the triple. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. Van Vliet gets to Adams. And that one drops. 6 points for him.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. Now Adams. James defending. 6 to shoot. Thompson inside the line. Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Doncic finds Hachimura. Reeves, that's a two-pointer. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Adams outside. James against Thompson. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Over James. Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got 6 rebounds now in the game. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that matchup with the Thunder, I think this squad has the confidence that they can play to their strengths against them. And even though they're going after the #1 team right now in our league, they feel they can get the W.
Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Tari Eason comes in for Steven Adams. He hits the second from the line. Rockets trail by 8. And here is Şengün. He's got 18. Here's Eason. Off target from outside.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Here's Hachimura. It's rebounded by Houston. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Van Vliet kicks to Thompson. Over Reeves. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Thompson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here is Hachimura. 5 points in the game. On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Van Vliet. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. There's the pick from deep LeBron. Thompson with the rebound. Rockets trail by 4. Tries the spin move. Here's Eason. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, averaging about 27 points per, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Goodwin's checked in for Hachimura. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Luka Doncic. And a switch here also for Houston. Brooks checked in.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Şengün, that drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Şengün's got the game tied up here for Houston. James up top, covered by Smith. Over Smith. LeBron's shot is good. James has got 8 points in the quarter.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Şengün passes to Van Vliet. Brooks outside. Over Reeves. The Lakers with the rebound. Goodwin passes to Vincent. Here he goes. And he converts the layup. And it's a 4-point Laker lead.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Throws up, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds him.
Out to Brooks. Smith sets the pick for Brooks. Smith on the way. Brooks, the pass to Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Over James. Smith with the basket on the assist by Brooks.
And you see the floor awareness Smith already has. Phenomenal job knocking that shot down before the clock.
Back to Reeves. Over Brooks. And another basket for the Lakers.
And man, is he in his zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Van Vliet outside. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. Over Vincent. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
And it's blocked by Şengün.
And so often is the case. Şengün in the right position to make the play. That's just great defense.
And it's denied. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. .26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Brooks can't get that one to fall.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Reeves is such a shifty player. Sneaky athletic and very skilled at drawing fouls.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Now, here's Şengün. And it's good for two. Şengün's got 22 points.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He's at the quarter-century mark, 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. Right back after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. Thompson and Green are the guard pair. And it's Şengün in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Green gets to Şengün. Pass to Brooks. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Now, here's Doncic. Fires from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
And he makes the first. Fred Van Vliet is checked in for the Rockets. And so he makes both from the line. Lakers leading by 14. To the left wing. Finney Smith passes to Hayes. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thompson misses. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Vincent finds Doncic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Thompson.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul. And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
Smith with it. Brooks outside. Just 5 on the clock. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And definitely a streak shooter. When Brooks is hot, he can carry the offense.
Pass to Reeves. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Thompson. Here's Van Vliet. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
James checked in for Jackson Hayes. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. A fader. Count that bucket. And that's now 24 points for Şengün.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
Pass to LeBron. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Cans it from downtown. Reeves has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Los Angeles. Van Vliet kicks to Smith. Thompson in the corner. Back to Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Now here's LeBron, and there's the drive. Comes up empty down low.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Brooks kicks to Thompson. Smith with a screen on Reeves. No good on the 3. Lakers leading by 13. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Now here's Brooks. In the corner, Şengün with it. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. The 3, good on the triple.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Doncic. And another basket for the Lakers.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Now, here's Şengün. Finney-Smith defending. Thompson dishes to Brooks. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Reeves against Van Vliet. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers. Green, he's checked in for Houston. And the free throw, no good.
Undrafted out of college, Austin Reeves has beat the odds and become an outstanding player.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. So Doncic will go to the free throw line. Right, Van Vliet picks one up. RG, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Green. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And here's Reeves outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Thompson outside. Now Şengün, pass to Green. Count that one.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Doncic finds Hachimura. And here is Doncic. Launches it. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Green from 11 feet away, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Hachimura with a screen on Green. Reeves gets the bucket.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Thompson sets the pick for Green. Rebound the Lakers. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Now here's Green. Over Reeves. Shot's good by Green.
With a hand in his face, Green, look, that's just nothing.
Reeves, that's a 2-pointer, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Austin Reeves.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Lakers on D. Back to Van Vliet. Houston moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Green. A rebound by the Lakers. LeBron's got his 6th rebound on the night. Reeves into the lane. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 18. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Finney Smith with it. Şengün covering. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Even though he's undersized, he's making an impact on the glass, looking fearless right now.
Green against Reeves, and it's Hachimura in the corner. LeBron with a screen on Van Vliet. And it's Doncic missing. Rockets trail by 21.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
Look at the number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Austin Reeves.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
On the wing, Reeves. He's whistled for the 5-second back to the basket violation. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it.